Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, this is Matt over at Vector Unit, and I am joined by my good friend Tom. Hey Tom.
Hey everybody.
How's it going, Tom? Are you ready for Halloween?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah? Are you gonna dress up?
I haven't figured it out exactly what I'm doing yet, but I have some ideas I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Vector Unit cosplay, of course.
Oh, without doubt.
As Mr. Happy would say.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. Uh, so actually, when we were first doing Mr. Happy, I tried recording my own laugh a couple of times, and it didn't actually work out that great.
Wow, I think you could do it.
Thanks. I think we ended up recording. We ended up getting a voice off of the internet somewhere. We licensed a laugh. But yeah, Mr. Happy. Actually, my real voice doesn't sound anything like this. Of course, it sounds like James Earl Jones.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah, super super deep. You wouldn't even recognize it if you normally heard it. It's just this microphone makes me sound kind of funny. Well, of course, it's the Halloween update. That's what we're really here to talk about. And we've got people joining us in the chat already. And we've got Tom here, like I said, and our illustrious community manager. And we also have the Vector Unit team manning the chats over in the chat window. So if you have questions for the team, you can put them in there. Also, I think while we're playing today, Tom is going to be reading some questions that we got from the Discord channel.
But I pulled some questions.
Yeah, you pulled some questions from our friends in Discord. So we are just talking about the Halloween update. It's that time of year. It's one of my favorite events. Of course, we're featuring Mr. Happy and our favorite pumpkin-themed car, the Screamin' Jack. And I think I'm just going to dive right into it and play a little. Screamin' Jack is like one of the most popular cars in the game, isn't it?
I was about to say, Screamin' Jack's definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah, people have sometimes said that Screamin' Jack is OP. I don't know if that's true necessarily.
Not in my hands, at least.
Yeah, it depends. It still matters who's driving it, I guess. Whoops. Right. See, like case in point, I just ran into a wall.
Mirror tracks confuse me too much.
Yeah, I know. Mirror tracks always confuse me too. Especially with like especially with the shortcuts. The shortcuts always mess me up on the mirror tracks.
Yeah, you get like a memory for the track, and then all of a sudden it's back.
Yeah, exactly. What's up with that? It's like your muscle memory. Kind of like if you think about it, if you're using the left side of your brain, then you can still figure out like what direction to turn and stuff like that. But if you're just relying on your instincts, then it becomes a little harder.
Yeah, well, I got nothing, so
I'm blowing it.
Panic.
You mean you have neither the left or the right side of the brain?
I have nothing, just big old empty space.
Oh man, what's going on here? I'm disco dancing. Oh, there's so many things wrong right now.
Getting bullied.
I am. Getting bullied by everybody's favorite character, Disco Jimmy.
Can't hear enough nice things about Disco Jimmy.
Yeah, it's just people, that's really what our community is all about, is just constantly fielding comments about how much people love Disco Jimmy. Alright, second place. I'll take it. Sometimes you gotta take second place as a win.
Yeah, take what you can get.
Exactly. I was just realizing that I don't actually, on this game, I don't actually have... Interesting. I don't actually have Mr. Happy's skin unlocked, so maybe I should try to do that while we're playing here.
Ooh, we got a goal?
Yeah, we have a goal. We'll see. It might be, I don't know how attainable that is, but I'm going to give it a try. So, let's see here. So, the Halloween update, of course, we have Screamin' Jack, like we mentioned. And And we've also got a number of sort of Halloween-themed events going on. There's, what do we have? We have some Halloween tournaments happening on the weekends where you can win Screamin' Jack or Mr. Happy. We've got, Halloween car costume accessories in the body shop, of course. And we have the Halloween collection game happening. The Halloween challenge. There's actually not a Halloween challenge happening right at this moment. We just finished one, right, Tom?
Yep, that's right. Gotta collect all the candy.
Yeah. That in the Halloween challenge, one of the candies that you collect is candy corn, and I'm like, candy corn is like one of those candies that, like, if it's put in front of me, I can't not eat it. Like, I just hoover it up.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I am.
I feel like candy corn's a very divided candy. You
Yeah.
either love it or you hate it.
It's true. It's kind of like Peeps on at Easter time.
Or the Valentine's heart.
Yeah, or the Valentine's hearts. I think maybe I just like unpopular candies because I like all three of those things.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe Peeps not so much. Peeps can be a little brutal. It's like you can have like a Peeps hangover from eating too many Peeps.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a limit on the amount of Peeps you can consume.
Yeah, but I think candy corn not so much. I can eat.
No, I can do candy corn. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working on that laugh. That sounded like a horse.
Oh, horse driver?
Yeah. Hey, not bad. Okay, I'm making good progress here. I don't need that many stars. I need to do this. This one where you come back from 6th place. So maybe I should try to do that. Although this isn't the best track to do it on.
Tough one.
So let's see. While I'm playing here, you want to try? Should we try answering one of our Discord Discord member questions?
Sure, yeah. Our first question is about Beach Buggy Adventures. It's from Freya. It says, is Beach Buggy Adventures being well received, and will there be a continuation of the series after the pilot?
That's a good question. So Beach Buggy Adventures is the TV show that we launched a pilot for on like back in July, I guess. And it's like an animated story. We're super excited to launch it, and it has been really popular. I think we passed 2 million views, didn't we? Or we're really close.
Yeah, we're up there. I want to find the actual number.
So yeah, it has been really well received. I think that the fans have really liked it. The comments have been super positive, and we haven't yet scored our fantasy Netflix deal or whatever. But in the meantime, while we're waiting to score our fantasy deal, not necessarily with Netflix. I'm looking at you, Disney. I'm looking at you, Hulu. We are planning on doing actually some extra episodes ourselves. We're gonna self-fund it, but since we're self-funding it, we have to fill up our piggy bank before we can do another episode. So we're kind of working on that right now, and yeah. But we are actually we've been talking to Augenblick Animation Studios, the company that did the first animation, and we're talking to them about doing some more episodes. So it takes a little while. So I'm guessing it's not going to happen before the end of the year, but I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll have some new stuff around the beginning of the year. Let's say that.
I figure the reason we haven't heard from any of the networks yet is they're still fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason. Is there's some kind of like battle royale happening amongst all the networks, and they have their own systems for figuring things out. Something to do with the union, I think.
Yeah, it's above our pay grade.
Yeah, yeah, totally. But I'm expecting my phone number is, they have my number, they have my email. I'm expecting them to reach out any day now.
Oh, of course.
Actually, the Beach Buggy Adventures is really fun to work on, and because the Beach Buggy game is kind of like you've got your you've got the story that's kind of happening in your head. See, I'm waiting to see if I can. Okay, here we go. 6th place. Okay, I'm activating my pumpkins. I've got my police chase. That's gonna help. Oh, geez. Well, we'll see if this works. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, Beach Buggy Adventures. I like kind of seeing the characters talk and animate and talking about like, oh, you know, what are their personalities like? Does Leilani like Disco Jimmy? What are her thoughts on the Zorp? You know, those questions aren't necessarily answered in the game.
Oh, you get like a deeper look to whoever character is.
Yeah, exactly. And I think people kind of have their own theories about. Oh, I might actually do this. Oh no! Oh, that was so close.
Choked it at the end.
I choked it at the end. I got slammed by Marillis. Whoever you are, Marillis. That was brutal. I was so close to getting that achievement, getting that mission. Alright, well, while I recover from that disappointing near miss, I'm gonna pop into, let's see, I'm gonna take the Tempest, and I'm gonna pop into the body shop and check out some of the car costume accessories that we have for Halloween. Right here under the specials list, we've got pumpkins. You can load up your car with pumpkins, which, you know, who doesn't want to do that? And then last year we introduced the ghost lantern, which is one of my favorite ones because it's so weird. So I'm going to drop a couple of ghost lanterns on there. I don't think I want the ghost lantern on the front though.
I don't know how I never noticed that there are ghosts coming out of the ghost lantern.
Oh yeah, you gotta take a moment and sort of reflect, and then watch the ghosts flying up out of the ghost lanterns. And then, of course, in addition to like the regular Halloween themed stuff, there's the stuff that we always have, which we don't necessarily call out on Halloween, but it's always there. Like there's the spider. Wait, where did the spider go? Hello. I think you can only put the spider on certain places. That's why I'm not seeing him right now. I'm gonna have to go back to the front of the car. There it is. Hello, Mr. Spider. I kind of get ooged out by spiders, so I don't actually use the spider one very often.
Get spooked by your own car.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really want that. So this is there's not much of a theme happening with this car right now. I'm just like throwing a bunch of stuff on it. Let's see, maybe a tail. There we go. Not the most beautiful car, but it says something.
It's definitely a statement.
It's a statement. Right, I'm gonna try one more time to get this this mission complete with Mr. Happy, and then we'll talk a little bit more about car costumes after that. Even though my blabbering doesn't help with finishing this car mission, I'm gonna see if maybe we can answer another Discord question while I'm attempting to do this.
All right. Well, here Chili's asks, will Lita join BBR2 Island Adventure?
That is a good question. For those who don't know, Island Adventure is our console game. It's like the console and PC version of Beach Buggy Racing 2. And we do updates for that from time to time. Okay, wait here, hold on a second. Hold that thought. Bam, bam. Out of my way, clutch. So yes, I think the answer to that question is yes. We are going to bring Lita over eventually, like we did with Commander Nova. And I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, unfortunately. But it's going to be, let's say, sometime in the new year. Probably not before the end of the year, because we'd have to do... It's kind of a big deal to do like a console update. I feel like is a little... Hey, I did it! First place.
Hey,
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold that thought for a second.
that's the first,
Yes.
first place of the night too.
I think it is my first place of the night. Yeah, unfortunately. But there, so I got that. So now all I have to do is win some more stars, plant a bunch of pumpkins, and I'm gonna unlock that costume. But first I'm gonna finish answering that question. Yes, the plan is to bring Lita over to the main game. We'll probably do it kind of the way we did with Commander Nova, where we integrate her into, here, let's take a look at Lita while we're talking. Where we bring her into the adventure mode so you can unlock her, the career mode. And then I'm guessing, let's just say sometime in the first half of next year. So I thank you in advance for your patience. But you know, talking about, I was decorating that car and it reminded me about car costumes, which we're doing a car costume contest right now, right, Tom?
We are in the Discord and on social media. You can submit your entry. You can decorate your car, and you can submit your entry either on social media or through the Discord. And I think you have until the end of this weekend. So next Monday is when submissions close.
Awesome. Then I think sort of to kick that off, I was thinking of showing off some car costumes that people at Vector Unit made. So we're going to take a look to inspire you. If you haven't already submitted your car costume, we're going to take a look at some of the car costumes made by people at Vector Unit. And let's see here. Let's start with this one. I'm not going to tell you who made each one. I'm just going to show you each of these costumes, and then we'll vote at the end for which one is our favorite. So this one here. No
favoritism.
Yeah, exactly. No favoritism. You know. I know everyone otherwise would vote for Tom, of course.
Spend my whole day sucking up. What do you think?
Exactly. So this one here, we got McSkelly riding some kind of monster donut. That's pretty cool. Over here, we've got, so this is actually a screenshot from the Tesla version of the game. It's the Cybertruck, just the Cybertruck. Let's see. Here we've got another McSkelly decked out in the, driving the Basilisk. And it looks a little bit like a pirate ship. He's got a flag. He's got a fishing rod because pirates like to fish. Cool, I like it. And then here we've got fan favorite Rip Rod decked out with some Halloween goodies. We've got the spider webs and some bones on the front, like it. Here we've got a Death Race, just bloody, classic Halloween bloodiness. Looks like it's ready to go out and, you know, do some damage. And then over here, Mika, who is, you know, Mika likes to make her own clothes. She made that hat, apparently. And she also likes to decorate her own car. So here we have Mika in a very Mika-looking Lamborghini. I like all of these. I don't really know which one I would vote for. So, okay, so I just realized in the poll, I can only do 4 at a time. 4 options, and so we're going to vote on which ones of the top row, the first 3 you like best, and then we're going to do a separate poll for which one of the bottom row. Okay, ready? So here we go. Let's see if this works. I don't do polls that often, so okay. So we started the poll, and the question is, out of McSkelly driving the monster donut, the just straight up Cybertruck, and McSkelly driving the pirate Basilisk, which one do you like best? Vote now. We're just going to do this for like a minute or something, and then we will do another poll for the bottom. I wonder if I can do 2 polls at once. That would be crazy. No, I can't do that.
Now you're pushing it.
I know. YouTube. I think I would
Right.
break YouTube.
Right.
YouTube would just
Yeah.
crash if I did that.
Get a phone call, be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly. Sundar would like call me up, be like, "No, Matt, dial it back, man." Okay, looking pretty good. Let's see how our poll's coming along. We got people voting. Oh, okay. All right. Come on. Can you see the results of the poll, Tom, or can only I see the results of the poll?
I can see them as well.
Okay.
I voted.
Okay, you voted. Oh yeah, I didn't actually vote. Here, I'm gonna vote for this one. Oh no, you know what? I'm not allowed to vote. I guess that would be favoritism too.
It would be, but I did it anyway.
Okay, all right. So that's pretty good for the first half. I'm gonna stop the poll. It looks like end poll. It looks like A1. Yes. I mean, I don't have any personal interest in that one, but I'm just saying. A1. Okay, so that was pretty close though, because Cybertruck was second. I'm guessing partly people are just voting for Cybertruck because they want to put Cybertruck in the main version of the game, which would be awesome, but we don't have any plans to do that right now. I'm just gonna head off that question.
I voted for Cybertruck.
Did you? Yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna start putting up the second poll, and while I do that, tell people again how they can enter the car costume contest, and when does it end? I don't even remember when the deadline is.
Yeah. So you can decorate your cars like we've done here and submit them again either on social media with the hashtag PBR2CarCostume or on Discord. We have a channel where you can submit them. It is one entry per person, so make sure that the one you submit is your best work. Because we've made the mistake before where we didn't cap it and then we had 7 billion entries to go through.
Yeah, the first time that we did the car costume contest, we were just like, submit as many as you want. And we got like, I don't know, something like 90,000 entries, I think.
It was rough.
Yeah, it was...
So it is one entry per person, and entries are open until noon Pacific time on this Monday, October 28th.
Okay, that sounds good. And so then we're gonna vote, and then so the vector unit team, and including Tom, are gonna vote on which ones we like the best, and then we're gonna give out prizes, and we're gonna announce the winners on Halloween Day, right?
That's the plan.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
It's the inverse of what we're doing now, where we made the designs and you vote. Now you make the designs and we'll vote.
Yeah, exactly. This time, right now, in the polls, you get to vote on our designs, so the tables are turned, and we don't actually get any prizes. I was thinking of coming up with some kind of prize that the vector unit team could get, whoever wins the poll, but I don't know. Maybe you just get kudos within the. Maybe you get to name the next tournament or something like that. You get a whole bunch of candy corn. If I win, I'm just gonna buy myself a lot of candy corn. It's a license to eat candy corn.
The day that I get the right to design a tournament, we get the Raytona Javelin tournament.
Yeah, of course. Of course we do. So, okay, I see how this poll is shaping up. It's sort of a dead heat. I think people are definitely in a sort of creepy mood and not a cute mood right now. That's what I'm feeling. There's a lot of people liking the blood on Death Race. All right, I'm going to call the poll right now. End poll. All right, so there we go.
No bias, but I am saying that D and E both used photo editing, so, you know.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. They got a little bit. There was a little bit of nudging happening amongst the artists at Vector Unit. Some people jazzed up their pictures a little bit. It's hard not to vote for something that's called Death Race. That said, I do like that design a lot because it had blood all over it, honestly.
As soon as that one was shown, I knew I was in trouble.
Exactly. Okay, well that was pretty fun. I like that. So actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you, wait, hold on. I'm going to go back for just a second. And I'm going to tell you, is it okay if I reveal who everybody's car costumes were?
Do we want to do a final poll between who won the first one?
Oh, actually, you know what? That's a good idea. You know what? Why not? Okay, so now, last poll. This is going to be a quick one because we got to get back to me trying to unlock McSkelly's Okay, so A or E.
Also known by, you guys want to do a write-in for C, even though it didn't win?
Yeah, if you want to do a write-in for C, you are welcome to do that. All right, so we're gonna do this is the death match, so to speak, the final battle. 2 cars enter, 1 car leaves. Is it A, McSkelly in a donut monster, or B, Roxy, not just any Roxy, Goth Roxy, in a spiked out, blood splattered death race car? I like how, by the way, I mean, I'm not trying to, skew it, but I do like how the death race car is white, so it just shows like the blood splatters more than any other color, basically.
Yeah, it's somebody who has artistic vision.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't that the reason that Deadpool wears red, is so that the blood stains don't leave a mark?
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too. He does not wear white. Moon Knight didn't get the note.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna call this poll 2. That was pretty good. Okay, Death Race 1. End poll. Death Race 1, but it was close. I take some solace in that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now. So Death Race, the winner, was done by Timm Sewell. Vector Timm, congratulations, woo! And and then the McSkelly Donut Monster was mine. Thank you very much. C, if you hadn't guessed already, was Tom. B was Ralf, Vector Ralf, driving the Cybertruck. He's a fan. D, the cobwebbed one, was Brandon's. And F, the cute Mika one, was Leia's. So thanks everybody for the poll. And now let's get your submissions for the car costume contest. You still have a few days and all weekend to submit. And also, I think we should point out that you don't necessarily have to cough up the gems to like buy this. You can, people do sometimes send us their submissions as a screenshot from the decoration screen, and that's okay too.
Yeah, we don't want to make it so you feel like it's pay to win or anything. So
Yeah,
you don't have
exactly.
to actually buy the accessories.
Yeah, although that thought did occur to us. We were like, oh, whoever spends the most on their car. No. We would never do that. Never.
I mean, I had to vote for the Cybertruck just for the absolute boldness of doing no customization.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of like that move too. That was a strong statement by Vector Ralf. Stay away from me with those things, Roxy. Okay, so I'm gonna drop. Actually, I guess I'll do it over here. So my main goal right now is to get as many pumpkins smashed by my opponents as possible, and then also collect some wins, notch up some wins. So I'm just gonna drop some pumpkins here in the middle of an area where they can't really be avoided, and then I'm going to now I'm just gonna win.
Getting hit.
Yeah, see, look, they're all hitting my traps. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So while I bust out some stars, some wins, let's answer another question.
Okay. Alex Mason asks, when will we have more gold skins for cars that don't have them?
I like this question because usually my answers to questions are like, oh, I don't know when that's going to happen, or it's going to happen later. And this particular question, I can say with absolute confidence, it's happening in the next update.
Whoa!
Yeah. Right after Halloween. I know people will be sad for the end of Halloween, but right after Halloween, we are coming out with another update, the November update. And in the November update, we are going to have gold skins added for the new Basilisk car, for 5 other cars, including Whole Shot, which is one of the ones that people have been asking about. So yes, that is coming. And I guess, you know what, I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to tell people, we are also adding Lita's missions for her alt costume. So we'll be showcasing her alt costume actually pretty soon. Maybe I'll talk to Vector Timm about that and see, you know, maybe we can drop a little preview of Lita's alt costume in the Discord channel or something.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, that's one of the things, you know, people like, they can follow us on all kinds of social media, right? But like the Discord channel is where probably we do the most interactions and give the most sneak peeks to VectorUnit fans.
Yeah, the Discord is where you go to be in the know.
Yeah, exactly. That's where if you're a member of our beta testing squad, that's where you go to leave feedback. If you want to browse the latest fan art, there's fan art channels there. If you want to make suggestions to the games, there's a game suggestion channel.
I have finally updated.
Nice. Yeah, I have to go through that too. Speaking of telling people that we don't know if that's going to happen or when it's going to happen, that's usually my go-to answer for the suggestion. But
that we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But I mean, the thing about it is, you know, VectorUnit is one of the charming things about VectorUnit is that we're a very small team. There's only 5 of us full-time in there's only 5 of us full-time in the company, and then there's Tom, of course, manning the community, helping the community out, and then we have Irene and our friends doing support. But it's a small company, so it takes us a little while to make new additions to the game, and so we always appreciate people's patience. But we do actually look at all of the suggestions that people make and that Tom adds into the channel. And some of those suggestions have made it into the game. Actually, somebody suggested, I don't know if it was through the official suggestions channel or it just came up in like fan art, but somebody did suggest a Halloween crate, and that is actually one of the things that oh man, this isn't going, oh, that wasn't too bad. I actually pulled that off. That is one of the things that we added for the Halloween update that I forgot to mention is there's a new Halloween crate that you can get in the store, and it's kind of similar to I think a moon crate, but it also has Halloween accessories in it, so it's an opportunity to unlock stuff like, you know, crazy creature costume elements and pumpkins and witches hats and ghost lanterns and things like that. You can also win them in Discord tournaments. I mean, sorry, not Discord tournaments, in the Halloween tournaments that we're doing. So like on the weekends and during the weekdays and stuff like that, competing for tournaments can win you a Halloween crate. Well, I can't see anything right now. Darn you, tunnel vision. In spite of me hitting everything, I'm still in first place.
Still winning. Yeah,
I know, somehow. I think it's the ghost lanterns in the tail. The tail helps.
Oh. And the spider, nobody wants to get near you.
Yeah, that's true, exactly, including me. They're right behind me though. This could still go south. Alright. Feeling pretty good though. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, what a dangerous thing.
I know, what a dangerous thing to say. Alright. Feeling good. Let's see how I'm doing. Oh! Yes! I planted my 100 pumpkins. Now all I have to do is get some stars. I'm so close. Oh my god, I only need 2 stars.
Oh, easy. It's
Easy.
done.
Okay, so I can totally do that. But before I do that, I'm gonna do that after we do one other thing, which is I mentioned fan art earlier. People submit fan art on Discord and on Instagram and stuff, and we always get a ton of fan art. And we're not doing a fan art contest this year for Halloween because we're doing the car costume contest, but we are going to highlight some of the amazing fan art that we've gotten. Even though we're not doing a contest, people still send in fan art.
I love it. I love looking at the fan art.
I do too. It's one of my favorite things about working in this company and about interacting with all of our fans over on Discord and Instagram and everywhere else is the fan art that we get. So let's take a look at some of the fan art that people have sent in over the last month. So this is a picture of Super Adrian. Sent us a picture of his Mr. Happy costume, which I love. He put a ton of work into the actual clothing of it. It's really impressive. Like, the colors and everything are spot on.
Yeah, it looks really good. I always think Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Just a step above.
Yeah, Halloween costumes is next level. I love fan art of all forms, and we get lots of different kinds of, not just drawings, but other things too. But costumes are always fun. So, Senor Ackerman, who is always reliable for some spectacular fan art, kicked us off about a month ago, like before we even came out with the Halloween update, submitted this picture of Mr. Happy, which is great. Also, I like how he took a picture of it with his pencil and everything. Like, you can tell it's a real piece of art that he drew himself. I dig it. This one
already getting in the spirit.
Yeah, exactly. This one is from Cannibal something CY, and actually Cannibal has been. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It could be Cannibal, but I'm assuming it means cannibal. They submitted a bunch of stuff over the last month or so, but I picked this one because it's very Halloween themed.
Yeah, it's cool to see a different character Halloween-ified.
Exactly. And this one is like red. It's like Vampire Reds, basically. But I dig it. It's also very much like in the style of the Beach Buggy characters, you know? Looks like it came right out of the game. So this one, speaking of things that are not actually drawings, Jeffrey504 sent us these pictures of a Screaming Jack pumpkin squash that he made. And there's the view from the front. You got the leaf and the place where the driver sits, and then there's the view from the back. And he really nailed the expression on the pumpkin face in the back. That was pretty great.
Yeah, again, the physical things, like, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's a whole nother level.
Yeah, it is. It's sort of it's always a little surprising. This one is a good one. I like this Shadow Ztorm art sent this to us on Instagram, and I like it because it's not the canon, if you will, Mr. Happy. It's like he's a little bit scarier. He's got flames coming out of one eye. He's got a scar on the other eye. He's kind of looks like he's dreaming up some kind of trick to play on us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a little creepy. I like it. And then this was a picture that somebody sent. Looks like a car costume of the Kilowatt, and you got Mr. Happy in his alt costume hanging out in there. Very much in the Halloween spirit. I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's a really unique style too.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. And then Wei, I think, has sent us a bunch of stuff over the last month or two, actually before that also. And I like these because they're real sketchy and cartoony, and they actually sent in a bunch of other ones, but these were the ones that featured sort of Halloween characters, Mr. Happy and McSkelly, and I thought they were really funny. I don't know exactly what McSkelly and Mr. Happy are doing on the left, but it looks, I like the expression on McSkelly's face. It's pretty funny.
Good. It's a really good expression.
Yeah, it's kind of derpy. So, and also my son, I want to say, saw the picture on the right of Mr. Happy in the top hat and like the tuxedo, and he was like, I want that costume. And I said, sorry, kid, maybe next year. But it's a good idea.
That looks really good.
Here's another great Mr. Happy picture from Alex Nations. It's just a classic. And there's like some kind of creepy mountain or volcano or something in the background. I like that.
I'm just watching.
Yeah, exactly. And then, oh yeah, and then I was talking about Camera Gaming YT YouTube sent us a couple of pictures, their ideas for a crate. And I think they sent us one earlier that was, you know, they were like, you guys should do a Halloween crate. And it coincidentally, we were already planning on doing a Halloween crate because people loved the one that we did for Hot Wheels. And so we've got the Halloween crate. And then afterwards, they drew this picture, which I personally liked because they included a picture of Vector Timm and me in our little icons on it. So I thought that was cute. So yeah, so these are all of our various forms of social media that people can, oh wait, I almost forgot. You can click the subscribe button on YouTube so that when we do more of these, yeah, don't forget that one. When we do more of these live streams, you will know about it immediately as soon as we tell the world. And also, of course, when you're a subscriber, you can leave chats in the chat while we're talking. So yeah, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, X, all of those ways you can send us your ideas, send us your fan art, send us your car costume contests. We love it all.
Yeah, send it all.
Send it all. Okay, so I'm going to go back to, in the spirit of Halloween, I'm going to go back to Screamin' Jack. And I'm actually going to do factory skin. I'm going to go pure Screamin' Jack.
Ooh.
For my 2 stars. All I need is 2 stars. Let's see.
Surely you can do it.
Let's see. It's kind of like when I said what could possibly go wrong now. Like all I need is 2 stars, and now watch me get like 6th place, like 10 times in a row.
No, I have faith.
Yeah, I know exactly. But I'm feeling so confident that I think I can answer another Discord question while I'm playing.
All right, I'll throw you an easy one.
Okay.
Always not sure if it's Eli Team Gas or Elite Team Gas. I mix them up, but he asked, will there be a new car?
Will there be a new car, like ever? The answer to that one, I can say is definitely yes. Did you see that move, by the way? That was pretty sweet.
That was smooth.
Yes, we are going to have new cars. We have, the last new car that we introduced was the Basilisk, which has been well received, I would say. And we have a couple more on deck. We actually have, I can say, 3 cars that are sort of like in process right now. Oh man, I almost hit my own pumpkin. But I don't know exactly when they're going to be released. Probably, I would say sometime around the new year we might do the next one, and then you know, a little bit after that for the one after that. But yeah, we're definitely going to do some more new cars, and I'm really excited about the ones that are coming up. We have a couple of really good ones on deck, so I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, around the sometime around the new year, keep an eye open for our next new car. Okay, I think I did it. Let's see.
Gotta be it.
I got my Mr. Happy. What a nice way to celebrate Halloween. I got my outfit, one of my favorite outfits in the game because he's invisible. Takes his head off. I love it.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so happy. Now I have to, of course, switch over to my new outfit. Yes. Yes, I can feel the power flowing into me. I feel so much power that, let's see here. Yep, it's a coin blitz day. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions while I attempt to make progress on my gold skin for Screaming Jack.
All right, let's make it happen.
Let's do this. What else you got for me?
All right, pretty popular question asked by BB. Says, in the next year, is Vector Unit going to bring the Hot Wheels event back? And if yes, will there be a new car or track in the 2025 Hot Wheels event?
It wouldn't be a Q&A session without a question about Hot Wheels.
No, definitely not.
So usually I sort of hem and haw about Hot Wheels because we don't necessarily know our plans. But I will say that I can actually say that we are definitely going to do another Hot Wheels event next year. We already have it kind of in the plans, let's say. And I will say also that we always, I think I can say this, we always release at least one new Hot Wheels car with each event. So I'm assuming that there's going to be a Hot Wheels car. We're still trying to figure out exactly what's going to go into that Hot Wheels event. I don't know for sure if we're going to do a new track. It's always, new tracks are difficult because it always takes so much time. But on the other hand, if we, we'll think about something. We always try to introduce something new. This last time we had the Hot Wheels challenge, and we'll come up with some other fun new stuff. Whether it's a new track or a new game mode or something like that. So yeah, there is going to be a new Hot Wheels event, and it will have at least one new car and some stuff in it, but I don't know what that stuff is yet.
Definitely nice to be able to say yes to that question rather than, oh, we hope so.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but it's going to be definitely like, after winter, let's say.
After winter, write it down.
Yeah, write it down. After winter. Don't ask us again until then. Actually, that's okay. It's fine. People can ask us. I don't mind.
I'll tell them. After winter.
Okay. Let's see. I think I got a trophy, which is all I really needed to do. I didn't have to get a gold trophy. Is that it? Yes. Right. I'm going to win something. And then, here, we'll answer one more Discord question while I play one more race. And then I think that'll wrap up our celebration of the Halloween event. Let's see.
The Chase asks, which character was the hardest to create and design in the entire BB Racing saga?
That is a really good question. I actually asked Vector Timm about this because Timm does most of she's the one that drives like the character designs, especially in the last 2 years. Like she's been totally in charge of that. And so she said that Lita, the newest character, was the hardest one. We spent a bunch of time on her thinking about different options for her costume and sort of what her character design was going to be. And then we spent a lot of time thinking about her character ability. But I think also Timm was saying that as we get further and further into it, it becomes a little bit trickier because we're always thinking about, okay, well, we have to balance this new character with all the other, 14 or 15 characters that we have in the game. We want their ability to be, different from the other abilities, but also like balanced so that it's not too powerful or too weak. And so there's a lot more, every time we add a new character, there's a lot more kind of balancing that goes into it. So yeah, anyway, Vector Timm says Lita, and she's the one who would know.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, balancing is rough. I mean, because you're comparing apples to oranges with each ability.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just, we could always add another boost ability or something like that, but we want to try to make it, a little different, a little more unique.
Make it so you can play your favorite characters rather than whoever you think is the strongest.
Exactly. Oh man. Just got trounced. Ah, second place. I'll take it. Okay. Well, Tom, I think that wraps it up for our Halloween live stream.
Well, we got a new skin, so.
We got a new skin for Mr. Happy. I'm super excited about that. And we talked about the car costume contest, which people can enter through Monday. And there's information about that all over the place, like on our blog, on our website, on Discord. And we looked at some awesome fan art.
Timm won our internal costume contest.
That's right. We had our first ever internal Vector Unit car costume contest. Congratulations, Vector Timm. Yeah, that was fun. All right, Tom, I think it's time to say adieu.
Bid farewell.
Bid you farewell. Have a great Halloween. Everybody in the chat, have a good Halloween. Thank you for joining us today. And I guess we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, by the way, there's a new, one last thing I'll leave you with is there's a new Halloween challenge starting tomorrow, I think. It's starting pretty soon. So I will, keep your eyes posted for that. Make sure you have the Halloween update for the game and you can participate in that Halloween challenge, which is going to start any day now. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one, Tom.
Yeah, you too. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, folks. Bye-bye.